Welcome back in this Modeling Tony Robbins Confidence series. So far we've covered physiology, we've covered the sensation, the feelings of confidence, and now we're going to talk about how to think. How do confident people think? How specifically does Tony Robbins think confidently? Well, confidence, if we're modeling Tony's, is about physiology, that posture, having that cape on, right? So that your chest is back, your shoulders open down the back, and that sense of power within yourself. And then also, it's expecting things to go well. So what we want to do in this portion is to learn, how do you expect things to go well in the first place? What is your expectation strategy? So in order to discover this, we have to discover, how do you think when you expect something to go well? So when we think, and bear with me because I know this is painfully obvious, we think in terms of mental movies where we might remember an experience as a movie or an image. We might have internal dialogue, we talk to ourselves in a certain way. Or maybe mental pictures that produce feelings, okay? Now, understanding that very simple concept allows us to make finer distinctions about those mental movies, about the way we talk to ourselves, that allows us to produce certain states of consciousness on demand. So we're gonna look at what are the types of imagery that you make and the way you talk to yourself that actually produces expectation on demand. So you can combine it with that sense of power within yourself, that posture, and now you're expecting things to go well. You have the formula for confidence. Then it's just about repetition and wiring it in. So when I talk about how do you expect things, I want you to think now, really do this. Think about something that you expect to happen. It could be, I expect to go to the refrigerator. I expect to put my shoes on. I expect to drink a glass of water. Something that you know is going to happen. There's zero doubt in your mind, okay? And now also think about something that you're not sure is gonna happen. Maybe you hope it's gonna happen, all right? And the first thing I want you to become aware of is, most likely, these images are not in the same location, most likely. This won't be the case for everybody, but I want you to compare for yourself. Are the images of what you hope in the same location as what you expect? For me, things I hope are up higher, and what I expect, I project those images out here. Your internal imagery has a location to it, and this is important. This is really, really important distinction. So first of all, where are the images of what you expect? Are they in front of you? Are they to the left, to the right? Are they up? Are they down? Where are they? Compare that to the location of the images that you hope. Now next, I want you to notice the size. Is the image this big? Is it the size of a movie theater? How big is that image? And how big is the image of hope? The next thing I want you to check in with is, are you seeing yourself in the pictures, or are you seeing them through your own eyes, as if your point of view, okay? These three are typically some of the most powerful drivers for the visual location. I want you to, if you're really doing this exercise thoroughly to develop that confidence, I want you to go and click the link. It's either gonna be, depending where you're watching this, below this video, or it's going to be in my link tree, depending again what platform you're watching this on. And you'll get a complete submodality, is the name of the sheet, breakdown. And you can go back and do a contrastive analysis of how you think when you're confident or when you expect something, and how you think when you're hoping. This calibration of how you do this will allow you to understand how you create that expectation, and then to do it on demand. You're calibrating to yourself. Tremendously powerful exercise. This is mindset. This is the cutting edge of mindset. Now check in with the internal dialogue. When you're confident, when you're certain that you're going to do something, what do you say to yourself? But more importantly, how do you say it? What is the tone of your voice? How about when you're hopeful? What is the tone of your voice when you're hopeful? I bet you they're different. I also want you to check in with the location of the voices, yeah? So is one voice on the left and one on the right? Is one closer? Is one further away from you? And again, go through that submodality sheet, do a complete inventory, and you will have confidence as something that you own for the rest of your life. It's really worth your time to do this. Now, once you have that coded, once you know your confidence code, okay? Now what I want you to do is think of one of the places where you want to have that confidence. And I want you now to see things going the way you want them to. So what is the result you're after? What would it be like if you were totally confident, if you were at your absolute best? And create a mental movie from beginning to middle to end of things going incredibly well. You might even include in the movie you overcoming some challenges. And when you've imagined that, all you have to do is now format it into your expectation strategy. Put it in the same place, the same size, the same color, same association or dissociation, same internal dialogue, and you will feel certain about it. This is the beginning of you having real mastery over your nervous system. Okay, so we're gonna take this, make sure you do this exercise. We're gonna take this, combine it with the physiology, combine it with the sense of confidence. Now you have that mental loop of things going well and you're certain about it, you're gonna be unstoppable. So make sure you're following, make sure you're commenting, you're subscribed so that you get the next video in which we're gonna wire this in. See you in the next video.